Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher 2. When we left off last time, you were getting ready to hopefully bust out of this dungeon. So, got some guys up here. We want to attempt to be kind of stealthy and turn off all the torches. I really want to pick up, well, heavy armor isn't really Geralt's style. I want it just because it seems better than, you know, having absolutely no chest protection whatsoever. But there we go. Use. What's it referring to? Like shutting off... Oh, that one over there. Probably a good idea. Okay. Worn leather gauntlets. That is not exciting. Okay, so this is mostly just place to hide out from that fella. Oh, you didn't need... There was no need.
You're a bad example to others.
Oh. Oh, hey. Awesome. He was the last guy. Oh, he was not. Okay. Well, don't come out here yet, Aryan. We have to go back for him anyhow. But, okay, can we... I just want to get onto the... There we go. If I have to fight these guys, I may as well get something for it, right? Okay, we'll leave that one on. Let's also go around. Feeling overconfident that nothing's gonna attack. Because we just got the quest update that we cleared the place out, right? Alright. This way. And... Okay, you. Let's do this. Upsy daisy. Help him up. I feel for the kid. I know I was complaining before about how...
Upstairs. This way.
He's taken this tone with me, but I do kind of get it. I don't know. I mean, from his perspective, I'm the guy who promised him that he wouldn't be tortured, and then he was tortured. So, I don't know, if I were him, someone promised me that, and I decided to trust them, and then I was tortured anyhow, and then they met up with me in the dungeon, and it turns out they'd been tortured too.
Second door on the left. That's the oil store.
I'm kind of petty and spiteful enough that I'd probably feel a little bit, you know, like, okay, good. Vindicated. You know, something. Alright, here we go. I'm not setting you down just yet, buddy. There we go. But we'll work together. And we can turn around and be allies from here. Hopefully. Ooh, yeah, I would not have found this on my own, so thanks, buddy.
Come with me. There's nothing you can do here.
I've more to do now than ever before.
What are you gonna do?
Alone.
I need no one's aid for what I aim to accomplish.
What do you aim to
Is that
accomplish?
your final word?
Farewell, Witcher.
Don't do something stupid. You could come with me. Come on, man. Very well. Alright, get out of the fortress, because Aryan is just gonna torch everything. And then, obviously, the way to do that's gonna be over here, but I just want to look at the map anyhow. Alright, that was pretty cool, though, how he found this. Oh, jeez. Is he... He's not okay. He's not okay. Aryan, we could have, like, set some on fire and then you could have run out here with me. You did not need to... It seems unlikely he survived that. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Wait. All the gear I had at the beginning, do I have to start? It's just now dawning on me. I'm not gonna get it back, am I? I'm not gonna get it back. I'm gonna have to start over again with just a bunch of piddling crap that I pick up here and there. Ah, bummer. Well, let's get this sword on. Instead of the... What? I actually quite appreciate this small blackjack. It's been doing the job. But a sword is gonna be better. Yeah, sword. There you are. Yeah. Okay, and... yep. Okay, so there we go. Let's head on out. See where this takes us. Friend or foe? You're not sure. Oh, come on. I'm worried this guy's gonna attack me, and if he's gonna attack, I'd rather get the jump on him, but if he's not, okay, fine.
Halt! Oh, blimey, is that you, Witcher?
Oh, hey.
They say you killed the king.
I didn't.
Well, I didn't. And I'm going to prove it.
I'm inclined to believe you.
Thank you.
To hear that. It'd be pretty stupid if I had to kill you now. Did all the Reavers
Oh, this is
survive
New
the
Boy,
assault?
isn't it?
Aye, they've been drinking themselves silly for 2 days now. I believe I owe you something.
You don't owe me a thing.
We wound up in a boiling cauldron during the assault. You know how it is when knights get caught in a tight passage. Nowhere to go. Those in the back push forward. Those in the front are stuck. And halberd blows raining down from above. I'd have been crushed if not for my armor.
Good thing you
And
wore
about
it, huh?
10 blows landed on my helmet. My ears still ring and I puke time and again.
Good grief.
But I live and breathe.
Concussion. It'll pass.
And think about that for a second. Think about that. That would have been a common thing back in the day. Like when battles were such that you had to wear all these like pieces of metal attached to you to protect you. You had to have a big old metal helmet. So blows landing on your head, giving you a concussion. You're puking for days afterwards. Your ears are ringing. But, you know, the metal took the brunt of it instead of your skull being split open like a melon. It's rough stuff. Alright, so...
Were you on patrol with the Reavers when they ran into those Scoia'tael?
Aye.
Kenneth mentioned the unit was especially vicious. Notice anything out of the ordinary? A unit emblem or something?
Right you up. They had masks made of the cloth of Special Forces uniforms. And they hollered a lot. Iorveth or some such.
Where did the dragon come from?
I've no idea, but it saved our asses. The elves ceased shooting at the sight of it. Can't tell you anymore, as we fled right then as if the devil himself was on our tail.
Well, I can't blame you.
this. Kenneth told me to study up, but I've not the mind for it. Just not cut out to be a dragon hunter, I guess. It could be useful to you, though.
Well, thank you.
To go.
There are sentries on the dike. No way you'll slip through.
Can you distract them?
I'll try. Remember, count me out if there's a fight. In
Fair
fact,
enough.
We could end up foes.
I understand.
I hope not. Go.
Just give me a minute.
Yes, I also hope not. But, you know, if it comes down to it, he's not gonna... I mean, I'm in a lot of trouble. People think I killed the king. So I could see where he definitely would not want to risk having any part of that.
The Kingslayer's escaped! We need to cut him off! Follow me! Alright!
Okay, so... Cannot save. I want to make sure... Because I'm gonna go the wrong way because I want to explore and grab all this dumb stuff I don't need. Okay, they're going over there. And I really want to go up those stairs and see where it leads. And it would be so foolish. And he said don't do it because he doesn't want to fight me. Just don't do it. Don't do it. I got it.
Geralt, over here.
Triss? Okay, well good. There's one question answered. You're not dead. Whew. That's a lucky thing. Oh, I gotta check. Are these a thing that I can wear? These rags I just picked up? No. Okay. I'd kind of like to put a shirt on. Probably getting kind of chilly, you know? Alright. Oh, and what did he just give me? It probably said, and I wasn't paying enough attention. It's gotta be something you would read. Crafting diagram? No, we got that in the dungeon. The book icon would be the one to click. About dragons. Well, it's good to know about dragons. I don't intend to fight them. I prefer not to, but I would like to read the book. Read it. Dragons were once commonplace, their rule over the continent absolute. Dragonfire was the bane of cities, and dragon appetites were a constant threat to the first colonizers. Mages stood against these creatures, witchers were created to fight them. Huh. Today, dragons are nearly extinct. There are occasional sightings of forktails and slizzards, but these creatures are to dragons as stray cats are to tigers. Dragons were brought to the brink of extinction by professional hunters like the famed Reavers. Alchemy ingredients from the dragon's body are among the most expensive and highly sought after by mages. The beast's roasted tail is considered a true delicacy. But we do not fight dragons, Geralt. Although I wonder, it's kind of on my mind, because I was at like the comic shop recently and I got this book. It was illustrated by Rebecca Guay, and I was like, oh hey, Rebecca Guay, that's cool, let's try it out. And Jane Yolen wrote this story, and I don't remember the name of it, but it was about like dragons and stuff. We'll take a minute so I don't miss anything important. It was the last dragon, that's what it was. So in this story there used to be a bunch of dragons, and they were the terrors of everything, but bit by bit they were killed and they died, and then like hundreds of years since anyone, maybe 100 years, had seen a dragon, like this dragon egg managed to hatch. And sometimes in stories like that, you think it'd be like a sympathetic thing, like, we have to save the dragon. And that was my inclination, like, oh, a species we thought was extinct, we have to preserve it. We must find a way. And instead, no, the dragon's the bad guy in the story. Like, it wakes up and it does its dragon thing. It's like eating people and burning livestock in towns and stuff. It's a really destructive creature. So nobody is at all thinking about, we need to save the dragon. They're like, no, we need to find a way to kill the dragon because it poses a threat to all of us. And it's, I don't know, it just makes me think that, like, I didn't like that about it at first. Neither did my son, he's 6, and he's like, I don't like that they killed the dragons. Me either. But, I don't know, it makes you think, like, if there really were such creatures as dragons. And, you know, now, having no perspective on what it's like to actually live with them because they'd have been extinct for, you know, centuries or whatever, then I'm sure I'm not the only person who's like, oh, if only there were dragons, how awesome that would be. But maybe people back in the day, not dragons, but, you know, I don't know, different creatures that have gone extinct. If the creatures were like a really big hazard or some kind of nuisance animal, and for them it's like, no, we really need to kill these things, they're dangerous. I don't know, if you think about like wolves, and there's now in wolves, there's all these people that are like, we have to preserve the wolves, save the wolves. And then back in the day, like, wolves were a huge threat. You would want to take out as many wolves as you can to make sure the woods around you are safe. I don't know, it's just a difference in perspective. We're in a comfortable enough position now to be like, we need to save the other predators, but back in the day, it's like, it's life or death. So, I don't know. I'm inclined to think that if somehow a dragon were discovered, then we would need to do everything we could to keep it safe, but maybe that's not actually wise. Anyhow, enough digression there.
Trouble.
It's been nothing but... Okay, I really want to keep looking around, but I shouldn't. He went back there. Okay, I'm tempted. Normally I would run up after them anyhow just to see what's there, but he did specifically say he doesn't want to end up having to fight me, and if they end up in a fight, which seems like it could happen if I follow him, then he's gonna have to fight against me. So don't push my luck, just move ahead.
Bloody hell, you didn't have to torch the castle.
I didn't.
You were to sneak out, avoid anything resembling a bloodbath.
Let's settle down a
left me
second.
the key to my manacles, not an invisibility cloak. Triss, is everything all right?
Not exactly. I'm no longer the royal advisor. I've lost my post, my home in Vizima.
Oh.
Witcher's mistress, they call me. Kingslayer's whore.
Sorry. So, politics can be brutal. They can, but we're gonna clear our names.
People say what they think they have to.
Yeah, they don't
I
understand
know,
the full
but-
story,
They'll
Triss.
change their minds as soon as we find the Kingslayer. Roach will see to that. Right, Spy?
I'm no spy, but you're mostly correct. An interregnum is chaos by definition. Rats like Baron Kimbolt and Count Marival rule Temeria now, or strive to. But no one save old Natalis can restore true order.
Natalis is far away and of low birth. The crown's simply out of his reach. Baron Kimbolt, on the other hand.
Politics is secondary right now. Vernon, learn anything new about the Kingslayer?
A week ago I got a message from an informer in Flotsam. He saw Iorveth in the company of a large, bald man,
Uh-huh.
not unlike the one you described.
All right.
A week ago? Sounds like a cold trail to me.
We need to start somewhere. The trading post is a few days upriver, in the forests that lie on the Edirnian border. Iorveth's territory.
Flotsam it is, then.
Yeah.
Triss,
Yes?
I'm a bit beat up. Will you look at my wounds?
Thank you.
Let's go below deck. And I need you to tell me about
Ooh,
Yennefer
she's not gonna
in
like that.
detail. I want to hear it all, even the things you don't want to tell me, even the things that might hurt.
Oh, I bet she's thinking like, oh crap, Yennefer, why'd that have to come up? But
Line's clear, Captain!
I don't feel too much sympathy for her. As I said in the last game, she knows full well his history with Yennefer. He didn't remember Yennefer at all, so she's basically just been enjoying a fantasy relationship with him on borrowed time until his memory comes back. What if Yennefer's lost her memory too?
Honor's a curious thing. Honor made Aryan fight a mismatched battle against the might of Temeria. Facing defeat, Honor told Aryan to bow his neck to save his men. But that same honor prevented him from saving himself.
Fool. He could have come with and he could have been an interesting part of the group. Oh, Aryan. I convinced you to not fight me to the death just for you to die here. That sucks. What a waste.
Life can't be easy for anyone who's unlucky enough to be labeled a regicide. That
Dandelion.
goes triple for someone like Geralt. Could his luck get any worse?
That's the same voice
I've
as the
known
first
the
one,
Witcher
right?
for a long time, and I'm sure that kings, courts, and politics concern him about as much as last year's snow. But hey, life doesn't always dole out what we expect, right? Sometimes it even forces us to associate with unsavory characters like Vernon Roach.
He doesn't seem that
No,
bad.
I'm not making any excuses, and yes, I had my reasons. The Witcher spent most of the way to Flotsam talking to someone. Long into the evening, as water lapped against the boat's side, Triss told him forgotten stories of his unexpected child and his toxic relationship with a sorceress named Yennefer.
And she should have told him all this stuff a
Stories of
long
life
time ago.
Stolen from him. Am I boring you? Don't set this tale aside. Give me just a few minutes more, for someone special's about to appear in dire straits upon a scaffold.
Dandelion? I could see him definitely in dire straits on a scaffold. 4 months earlier. Oh my. Okay. What is going on here? He revived it, but for what? Ooh. Oh, it prefers live food, does it? Okay, so this is a Scoia'tael, right? Well, it's an elf, for sure. Was he one of the Scoia'tael we saw on the river? I didn't pay as close attention to them as I should have. I was just like, oh, hey, Scoia'tael doing their thing. No, they're connected to it.
Sheathe your sword, elf. I'm here to talk.
Oh, this is our big guy.
Bow low. You stand before a head crowned.
After he killed the guy in the boat?
That of Demavend, king of Aedirn, by the grace of the gods, sovereign of the Pontar Valley, and so on.
And you are?
A friend to non-humans.
No, who are you? Give us a name.
I have an offer.
Speak quickly and to the point. The Arrakis will soon return, and I'd rather know all before then.
I can add several more heads to this one. Each crowned.
Go on.
Foltest to start with. I barely escaped in Aedirn. I'll need help. Access to your hideouts and maps of your secret trails. And the support of the Scoia'tael.
Why are you doing this?
I want no gold and have no interest in a killer's fame.
Then why do you wish them dead?
It's a long story. Your beast nabbed his neck. Time to go. Do we have a deal, Elf?
It's really stupid to make a deal knowing only that bare little bit of information. But he must have. Ah, back to the present. So much going on. So many things I want to talk about. The toxic relationship with Yennefer. I can't really argue that. Especially in the early parts of the book. She's actually quite unlikable, I thought, frequently. Like the story in the dragon, and she asked Geralt to kill the dragon, even knowing that he's against killing dragons. Like, she's a very unpleasant person. But as things went, I feel like she really grew a lot.
We'll take the beach.
Who's we?
You and me. Reconnaissance.
Okay?
I'm coming too.
You should stay behind. We can't be sure of the reception we'll get.
Precisely why I won't let you go
Yeah,
alone.
she's a really capable
Someone's
mage.
got to look after you.
That time of the month.
Oh, you jerk. Okay, that was... She's probably more useful to have around than you, Vernon. Like when she blasted through that gate earlier. She's very competent. Okay.
Come on already.
Carrying too much weight. What are you talking about? Oh, I bet it didn't matter before. Now it does, and I looted so much junk.
Your witch's
Okay.
ass is gonna have to...
So we gotta drop some things. But anyhow, throughout the books, I feel like Yennefer did go through a lot, and she became a more admirable person at the end. Like, she played some mind games, I feel like, with Geralt. There was some nonsense, but towards the end, you know, she decided, like, he's the guy for her. She stood in as a mother figure for Ciri. She loves Ciri like her own daughter. So Ciri, and then Ciri's looking at Geralt as a father and Yennefer as a mother, like, and Geralt feels of them both as family as well. This is the family that they've made for each other. And so, toxic relationship with Yennefer or not, I mean, of course, Triss is going to present it as toxic, because Triss would prefer she be with him. But, no, that's not... He chose his family. He chose them. He chose Ciri, he chose Yennefer. When he remembers, if I get any say in it, or even before he remembers, if I get any say in it, that's the family he's going back with, because in the books, that's who he picked, that's who he suffered so much for, and went through so much for, and they deserve to hopefully have some kind of happy ending. So, that's where I'm going. Anyhow, we gotta drop some crap, and... Okay, how do I see how much... Okay, oh, I'm only over encumbered by, like, 2. Alright, so we have some proper armor, that's really nice. Temerian's sword, 11 to 14. And then, yeah, it was telling me right there. That's better than... Is it better than that? Oh, I have my sit heal back. Is it better than that? Chance of instant kill is only 2%. That's not that good. Wouldn't I rather just do the additional damage? I think so. We talked about that before. Blue Stripes combat jacket. And that... Do we have any other... Alright, we have like 1,000,000 worn leather gauntlets, so you could probably drop some of them. How much do they even weigh? Half a pound. Okay, so some of those can go. Because we have, yeah, we got much better gauntlets anyhow. So, there's probably better things to drop that are worth less, but I just want to get not so encumbered. Something with 6 pounds here. Heavy leather trousers. Would I rather wear those than the mages? Damage bonus on sides, but yeah, better armor I think is more important. Okay. Raven's armor. Armor 7, so it is way better armor-wise than the other. And then 15 to vitality, resistance to poison and bleeding. Yeah, I think I'd much rather Ravens. It's gonna be cooler as well. Alright, standard trousers. You can go. Alright, there we go. And then, are there any different boots that I want on? Worn hardened leather boots are better than just the worn leather boots. There we go. Short gauntlets. Do we care? No, I think we'll keep the other ones. Hopefully these are worth slightly more. Oh, the other ones do more stuff. Maybe, I'm not going to sweat it too much. Alright, I think that'll do. There it is. So, oh yeah, there it is.
Come on already.
Settle down, Triss. I know. I'll get to it.
Oh, wait. Water's cold as hell. Come on, Witcher.
No, I'm enjoying the view. Look at these trees. They're beautiful. Look at this gigantic old
Witcher,
forest.
we're waiting.
Yeah, I know you're waiting. You can wait a little more. Well, hello there, good captain.
Ah!
Thanks for transporting me.
Come on already.
I appreciate it.
Witcher, we're waiting.
Oh, it's 17 I gotta see what it does. Alright, let's have a look. Where is it in here? Quilted leather. It is not that good, and it is heavy. Alright.
Come on already.
Anyone I want to talk to? I do want to talk to Vess. You seem like an interesting character.
Witcher, we're waiting.
She also seems like maybe someone that would have been useful to bring with us, too. She's supposed to be a good fighter and all, right?
Come on, Witcher.
Alright, you guys just hopped over this edge, right? Yep.
Your Witcher's ass is...
Settle down, guys. Settle down.
Any news from your secret informer?
The port's blocked. Some merchants have been held up for months.
What about roads through the forest?
Iorveth rules the forest.
What?
Okay, I need to not just pick stuff up willy-nilly, as I've been, although it's very tempting. Oh! There's something nearby, my thing...
Come on!
Hold on, my medallion did its thing. What's this? Place of power. Ooh. Enter its perimeter.
Let's move!
Can we go?
In a minute. I gotta remember how to run, because I'm walking. Oh, Butcher Silver Sword. Yeah, I would like that. Okay. Am I over-encumbered? No.
You coming?
Just settle down, guys. I gotta pick some mushrooms.
Come on!
I'm not that far behind. You can keep moving. Anything else? Nope.
Where are we?
In a forest?
Very funny. But who does it belong to?
They just said Iorveth.
Maybe? I know more about the Pontar Valley than you think. For instance, I know that Foltest stole this land from Denevend a few years back. I believe you had a hand in that.
What, you're not going to answer, Vernon?
I smell an elf.
Verbena. Oh, there he is. And this is the guy that we saw make a deal with the big guy, so be careful.
That's...
Vernon Roach, Special Forces Commander for the last 4 years. servant of the Temerian king, responsible for the pacification of the Mahakaman foothills, hunter of elves, murderer of women and children.
Murder of women and
Twice
children?
decorated for valor on the field of battle.
Iorveth, a regular son of a whore.
I've long awaited our meeting, laid plans, set traps, and now you appear in my forest of your own volition.
You aided the man who slew my king.
King or beggar, what's the difference? One Dwan less.
Now, hang on.
Since when did the Squirtle hire professional killers to do their dirty work? The Dwan, even. You've fallen low.
A hired killer, true. But in all certainty, he is no Dwan.
He's a witcher.
Don't make a big deal of the race thing.
Yet race is the very reason we fight. We have pointed ears, yours are rounded. We are few, yet long-lived. Your kind multiplies like vermin, though thankfully expires quickly. Humans and elves alike, trying to prove one shape is better than the other. 400 years of killing over the mold of the Oracle.
He's got a point. Look, we...
The Kingslayer's among you. We've come for him.
Then our interests collide. The Kingslayer is under my protection, and I'll not hand over a guest.
Well, sorry.
You're just another old elf in a young elf's skin, using clever words to mask an obvious truth.
Obvious, you say?
This is not about race or freedom, or even vengeance. You're here because someone powerful told you to be. Someone who's using you.
Mm-hmm.
They may wear a crown, carry a magic wand, or even lead a guild. But be sure of this. It's not about your freedom, your rights, or your ears. Nilfgaard plowed you once. Now someone new does. Am I wrong?
Right to the heart of it, Geralt.
Those times are gone. No one will ever use the Squirtle again.
No, that guy's using you
Who
right
are you
now.
addressing? Me? Yourself? Or the archers in those shrubs?
Enough of this piss! Stop!
Hey! Settle down, Vernon. We had a chance of getting through this with words, I think. That's why we brought Triss. Yeah, time of the month, nothing, you jerk. They're like, well, what do we do now? She's just gonna turn these into butterflies.
Triss, are you alright?
Lovely.
Oh, no. Okay, well that will not discourage them if she's down.
Should have
so-
charmed the archers. They're coming.
Settle down, Vernon. You should have just not escalated the situation here.
Geralt, the spell's still working. Stay close.
What's happening?
Triss is spent, so no more butterflies. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay, so I gotta
the
stay
boat?
close to him.
There's even more of them that way. We must fight our way toward Flotsam.
Oh boy.
Get your hands off my ass.
Who did you think it was?
I'm not a sack of flour or one of the commandos. I'm a woman.
I noticed.
You better not be feeling her up. We're just getting her to safety.
At least I'll die holding a lovely ass.
Aw, you...
I'll hold the spell.
Come on, let's go. Are you alright?
Yes, fine.
Come on, I want my mushrooms.
Bitches.
Fine.
What's happening? All I see are your boots.
Where the hell is that trading post? I'm starting to think we'll make it. Wait. Aryan's waiting. Triss,
Be quick!
give me a bit more magic. Just a little. Geralt, kill them now!
I did. Vernon. I mean, yeah, she needs to be carried through, but... You're taking the opportunity to feel her up while you're doing it. You're the ones who threw everything into battle in the first place. Yeah, we were trading insults, but that's better than trading blows.
Squirrel solid sake! Alarm! Squirrels! There's a mage among them! Ready yourselves!
What, do they think we're bad guys?
You know each other?
Rather well. But he has amnesia. I actually took the Witcher by surprise when I killed Foltest. Fear not, Elf. I know Geralt. I know his weakness.
But I don't know who this guy is. Shoot, is he someone from the books? What other Witchers did we meet? He's not Askel,
Too many
right?
spells at once.
Not
You can
Vesemir.
die from that.
See that?
Yeah, the Kingslayer and Iorveth.
You all in one piece? Who are you?
I'm a Witcher.
Emiavar Emrys, spice merchant.
A trader?
In spices.
Really?
Uh-huh. And the woman?
My good man, we barely escaped death. Be so kind as to tell us where we might get some rest. We'll explain everything later.
Very well. Head for the market square. You might be in time for the execution. Some ne'er-do-wells are going to hang. A dwarf and some bard. There's also an inn and a brothel.
Oh yeah, the brothel sounds especially interesting. Take care now.
Spice merchant. Not likely.
He didn't recognize the name of Iorveth at all.
Squirrels at our very walls.
Iorveth led them. I saw him with my own eyes.
Okay, and we did
Who
save.
are these blokes?
Okay, so it's gonna get dicey because I'm finding Triss to be very likable. More so even than the last game. Some of her bits of dialogue are pretty great. But I feel like I've got to stay true to Geralt from the books. Yennefer is the choice that he made. And even beyond that, not just that he picked Yennefer, but although he had a bit of a fling with Triss, he just never really felt for her as strongly as she felt for him. He just, in fact, he had that kind of awkward bit with her where it was like, oh crap, she's like really into me and I'm just not feeling it for her. You know, it was specifically addressed, so I can't go with her, even though personally I am quite liking her so far. Getting my doubts about our buddy Vernon now. Don't appreciate the way he handled that skirmish with the elf. Although, I mean, it did specifically say that this Iorveth's been... I mean, Iorveth's commando has been deliberately tearing up the blue stripes, so I guess I could see where Vernon would have, you know, a very personal hatred towards him. Alright, we'll see how things go. I'm gonna go ahead and wind things down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back next time, we'll check out Flotsam. Hopefully we'll see if I can find someone to sell some crap to and I can just unload a bunch of this stuff.